On next, Julius Moore, one of the veteran members of the Phoenix defensive unit, steps in. This is Elon Football live on the Elon IMG Sports Network.
The best Western
fans listen to live college football games all season long, including every Elon game anywhere, anytime when you download the free TuneIn radio app or on tunein.com/Elon Phoenix. We join you from Durham, New Hampshire at a place they affectionately call the Dungeon on Saturday afternoon at 2:30 for the 3:30 start between the Phoenix and nationally ranked New Hampshire. Now it's our privilege to welcome in the Chesterfield native, Julius Moore. I mentioned nationally ranked New Hampshire. It's homecoming up there on Saturday. This is fun, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun out there.
All right, let's talk a little bit about where I left off with Coach Skrosky. Back there in the preseason, Coach Skrosky, Coach Kuski, Coach Lance came to you and talked about moving you from safety to corner to form a really athletic back end with Chris and Miles and Adrian. What was the biggest challenge for you to make that move to cornerback?
The position of what I play, like my body position, I know at corner I got to play a lot lower than I did at safety. And then my eyes, that was another big transition of locking in on the receiver, then getting back to the quarterback. So my body position, the eyes were the two biggest factors I had to get over.
Coach and I were talking earlier about the success this ball club is having on third down. 13 out of the last 49 as a member of this group. How much pride do you take in a number like that?
We take big pride in that number because we know on third down we got to get off the field to give our offense a chance to get back on the field. So that's a big thing for us to get off the field on third down.
We mentioned on Saturday during the postgame following the 17-13 Elon win over Towson that Julius, that it is Corey Mitchell and John Silas with something like 83 stops combined in the last three ball games. Julius, though, with 26 in the last three games, including the double-digit effort against Gardner-Webb, along with the forced fumble. What's been the key for you since the opener at Wake?
Really just watching film and having a beat on when run's going to be coming my way or when different type of passes come my way that I have the opportunity to defend. So really film work is the best thing, and then playing fast and running to the ball.
I mentioned earlier the double-digit tackle effort at Gardner-Webb. Part of this three-game streak is the win over the Bulldogs, and your pick sealed things in triple overtime. I'll ask you later about a favorite memory. I'm assuming that one ranks right up there, right?
Yeah, that's definitely number one so far. Definitely number one.
Talk to me about how that play unfolded from your view that night in Boiling Springs.
The quarterback, he dropped back and he kind of scrambled out to the left, and I saw him, and I turned and looked, and I saw the receiver right behind me, and he just loaded up to throw, and I knew I could go ahead and just pick the ball. It wasn't a tough pick, so I just went ahead, pick it, took a knee, so he'd get back on the bus, go home.
Coach joins us in just a little bit, and we'll talk about New Hampshire, but there's a chance, Julius, that Saturday you'll see two different quarterbacks. Are there keys in getting ready from a player perspective to see two different guys?
You just have to understand their styles of how they play. One of the quarterback will scramble a little bit more than the other, and the other's a little bit of a better passer, so you really just have to understand their playing styles and their tendencies at quarterback.
That's the voice of Julius Moore. We'll play a little rapid fire when we roll on from the Fat Frog Bar and Grill. Thursday night, Elon at New Hampshire to begin a two-game road swing that takes them to Richmond next Saturday before coming home for homecoming against the Dukes on October 17th. Elon Football Live, presented by Select Bank and Trust, rolls on after this. This is the Elon IMG Sports Network. The latest news and the perfect way to celebrate not only an Elon game day, but any day of the week is with Elon Apparel from C&R Ski and Outdoors. Pick up the latest Elon Apparel and other items to make your road stadium Saturday complete. At C&R Ski and Outdoors, we sell fun located next to the Fat Frog in Elon and on the web at cnrski.com. The apparel would have come in handy last Saturday for the 17-13 win against Towson. The storm that continues to sit in the area showed up last Thursday night, and then last Saturday it was a little bit wet and a little bit damp throughout the ball game. But as Julius Moore continues to be with us on Elon Football Live, you just told me y'all like playing in those games, right?
Yeah, it brings you back to the old days when you're younger and you play in the rain and bad fields. It's a good time.
All right, let's play a little bit of rapid fire. Full name?
Julius Alexander Dupree Moore.
Birth date?
April 28th.
Hang on, Julius Alexander Dupree Moore.
Two middle
That's
names.
the best name. That's the best name in 3 years of doing this. That is the best name in 3 years of doing this. Birthplace?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Major?
Sports and event management.
Reason that you came here?
Probably academic opportunities I had here.
I know that not everybody's superstitious, but I've found some that are. Before a game, you must do what?
I listen to the same song, Tear Down by Webby and Lil Boosie, every game.
Perfect. Pal, thank you. That is Julius Moore on Thursday night. When we continue, Brandon Gentry, the guy that scored the touchdown to bring the Phoenix back from 13 down on Saturday against Towson, stands in. Elon in New Hampshire, Saturday afternoon from Durham, New Hampshire, 2:30 air time and a 3:30 kick. Brandon Gentry's next. This is Elon Football Live, presented by Select Bank and Trust on the Elon IMG Sports Network.
Hub Internet.
Bank and Trust, proud to be the title sponsor for Elon Football Live, located in their new location on South Church Street. Visit them and find out why. Select Bank and Trust, a common sense approach to banking for both your personal and business needs. Select Bank and Trust, they're online at selectbank.com, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. I mentioned that the Phoenix came from 13 down on Saturday. Early in the third quarter, Elon grabbed the lead for the first time, courtesy of our next guest, Brandon Gentry. Thanks for spending a few moments with us on a Thursday night, Brandon.
Thanks for having me.
And not listed in the 3-deep rotation at the start of the year, yet you found a way to make a mark and found a way into the end zone. What's been the key for you in sort of getting off to this quick start running the football?
Like Coach always told me, is just know your role. So at the beginning of the year, my role was just, be ready when they needed me, and when BJ went down in the Gardner Webb game, they needed me. And so just preparing for that and always being ready to go in the game, is really the key for me.
I mentioned earlier, down 13-0, your score makes it 14-13 early in the third quarter. What does it say about this ball club that on a day when a lot of elements worked against you, you found a way to get the win and move to 1-0 in league play?
I think it says a lot that we were able to come down from that early deficit and just to really fight back from that. And the defense made a huge play at the beginning of the third quarter that gave me the opportunity to punch it in.
Visiting with Brandon Gentry, one of the Phoenix running backs. All right, you get a chance during the week to work in one-on-one drills and work when it's good against good on the practice field against the linebacker duo of Silas and Mitchell. 83 stops in the first 3 ball games. As a running back who's their teammate, Brandon, what makes them so effective as a linebacker duo?
They're both really smart football players. It just seems like they always know where the ball is going to be at, and they're physical enough and athletic enough to where they're there making the plays.
Coach Skrosky's talked a great deal in the first month, but especially last week, about finding the rhythm offensively, having the big plays and getting points. Saturday, it felt like there were a couple of your runs and then a couple of big catches during the afternoon where you're almost there. Brandon, how close is this offense to having the confidence that you're looking for?
Yeah, I think with every game that the offense has been getting better and better, and definitely building that confidence over time. And, able to get 2 touchdowns on Saturday